show you how to make a Regency costume for a man using things that you could find in a thrift store. So first of all, we're going to start with just a regular tuck shirt, but you could use a regular white dress shirt, it would also be okay, along with black dress pants. Alright, you can see on the tuck shirt it kind of is more difficult to flip the collar up, and that's very important for the Regency period. You need to have a very tall collar for the Regency period. So a white dress shirt, just a plain white dress shirt with white buttons down the front instead of these black buttons is the preferred method. And wearing the collar up from a white dress shirt. But we're going to use this for as an example. This is a tuck shirt and just, like you said, black pants. So with this we're going to have black dress shoes, preferably not having very much of a tread so that you can slide easily on the floor. These do have a tread on them, but a minimal tread is good for English country dancing. Next we're going to tie the tie. And for the tie we're just going to use a white strip of muslin, and you can sew the edges, zigzag the edges if you want to, or find you can find a handkerchief, a long narrow handkerchief that you can usually get at thrift stores. You can find a lot of other ties on our website under the cravat section on how to tie a tie. There are many other possibilities, but they're a little more difficult, so if you want to try and interpret them, I definitely encourage you to do so, but this is the simplest way to get a Regency tie. So we're going to put the material in the back about halfway, and then we're going to go around the neck to the front, and we're going to do what is called a chain link, where I cross over the two sections and then take the same fabric back. So you can see it's crossed, but I go the same direction that the fabric was. This is the same piece, this is the same piece. We're going to flip the collar up and go behind and then fasten behind. You can put a little tie knot, you can secure it if you can tuck it back behind the rest of the tie. So this is a very common, very simple tie to do. So you can see how it has a loop here and a loop here, but it gives a very nice, simple look for the Regency. Of course, the collar sticking out. So this is how we have secured it here. We just put it tie and then it's tucked in the edges. Now what colors would you want to use for your tie?
For your tie, you always want to use white. White was a standard color for cravats, so you always want to use white with a white dress shirt. That's very, very important. Dark pants, dark jacket, light vest, light tie, and light shirt are very important for this era. Next, we're going to put on our gentleman's vest. And this vest is shorter. You can see this beautiful brocade fabric. This is actually a reproduction from the Civil War period, but any kind of brocade vest that you can find. A lot of tux vests have that beautiful brocade look to them, and any color vest is good. So you button up his vest. His vest should look, if you look at 1970s vests are good because they're shorter in the waist. And you want something, for the vest, you want something that's going to be shorter in the waist as opposed to a longer, like pointed, straight across, short straight across is the best for that. So here our gentleman has this lovely vest, and you can see his tie peeks out beautifully with his vest. And next we're going to put on the coat, and he's going to be almost finished. But the best kind of jacket for this period is a jacket that has tails on it. So you can see the lovely tails back here descend off of his jacket. So that's the best for this period, but any kind of tux jacket is fine for the Regency Ball. This is the best period though, which you can find usually at thrift stores or sometimes you can borrow from somebody. But this gentleman, it looks great for his Regency Ball. Now the pants, this is a more informal style to have full pants on a gentleman. The best is to have knee-length breeches, which would end at the knee, and you can, if you're gutsy enough, cut off a pair of pants that you get at the thrift store just below the knee
and add a ribbon, a black ribbon to the edge, which you can either glue or sew on if you can sew, and tie them on the sides. So if you wrap the ribbon around the pants and tie it on the side, and then you wear that with long white stockings and black shoes, that would be the very best period costume that you could get from a thrift store. But second best is always the long pants, and most men would be more comfortable in a pair of dress slacks that they have at home. We also have on our website ways that you can produce a period hairstyle for a gentleman. If you just go to the website, What to Wear, there's a whole section on gentlemen, and you can find hairstyles there. Generally, men would part their hair on the side or in the back, and they would brush their hair forward, kind of curling around their face. Facial hair, some facial hair is period, but not beards and mustaches. So that is for the period. So hats are always good. Top hats are beautiful and canes for this period, but not necessary for a period look. So check out all these links on the What to Wear website, and we will see you in period Regency dress at the Regency Ball on June 23rd.
Say it again. I didn't have both of you.
Good job. Say it again. Should we give our names or no?
No.
Oh, are you kidding? If you use on the internet, you're not putting my name on it in any way.
Today we're going to show you how to make a period costume for a man for the Regency period. So now we're
Really?
Really?
Wow.
No last name.